Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the show that's on in the morning. I'm your host, Davey Hartzell. Pete is on the road to Florida Man Games. We're finally here. We're totally pumped. This is going to be an awesome, fierce, and fabulous show ahead. We've got 6 teams wide road a la mode. Ponte Vedra Beach will be able to build fancier sandcastles. Very nice. We have a Florida Man Day story. Florida Man likes it raw. That's
Whoa.
all. Yeah, I know.
It's not this kind of show, Davey.
Ooh, I got another one for you. MLB skimpy uniforms. We're going to be talking about that too.
Oh, gosh. Those are so ridiculous.
But first, we got to talk about the Florida Man Games. Hey, quick shout out from Pete. Anyone who wants to come out and help set up today for Florida Man Games at Francis Field, come on. They need your help. They'll put you to work. If you can build things, carry things, and assemble things, I would email info@thefloridamangames.com and they'll set you up. And thank you so much because we totally could use your help. And the Florida Man Games, where the madness aligns up. I know you want to get some tickets, and right now go to thefloridamangames.com. Games kick off at 10. A wild spree, evading arrest, a race to free. Bikes, pipes, converter, and sumo glee. Mullet contest, demos, surprises to see. Don't forget the Florida Man's pageant's going to be out there around 1:45. Really excited about it tomorrow. Follow them on socials for all the latest and greatest. FloridaManGames.com. And, of course, our friends at Bozard Ford Lincoln. They've kicked off 75 years of serving St. Augustine and Northeast Florida. For 3 generations, their team at the dealership have grown to meet the needs of this great community. The Bozard campus at I-95 and State Road 16 is full with inventory from Ford and Lincoln, along with a great selection of pre-owned vehicles of all makes and models in the area. We love the state-of-the-art service departments, the quick lane for express service and parts and accessories shops that can take care of all your needs during the time you own your vehicle. And no visit to Bozard is complete without a stop at Ford's Garage to enjoy one of their signature burgers. You've got to get a 904 Now burger, at least one to go, boo. Please. It is the #1 selling burger over there. I love it. I guarantee it. From delivery of your new car in your own driveway to mobile service of your fleet of company vehicles or anything in between, the team at Bozard Ford Lincoln is ready to meet your needs in a way that is designed exclusively for you. Just let their family take care of your family. They're Bozard Ford Lincoln. They're driven to
Inspire.
I love that you get that right every time. A+, sir. And that voice that you just heard, ladies and gentlemen, is St. Augustine's $1 million baby. He's a miracle. It's Troy Blevins. How you doing today, sir?
Good morning. Happy Friday.
You took it down like 6 notches. Blake, how are you, sir?
I'm doing okay.
Are you pumped for this weekend?
Yes, I am.
You've got some extraordinary tasks at hand, I heard, over the weekend. What are you doing for Florida Man?
Scorekeeping.
What are you doing?
Scorekeeping.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Nobody else I trust with scorekeeping.
No,
not Clay, that's for sure.
He's the guy. Well, Clay's going to have a long day, man.
Clay is going to have a long day, yes. He's zip tie friendly right now, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he's gaff taping and zip tying.
God bless him. So he has a total team effort. Very excited for Florida Man Games tomorrow. But let's get into it. Question of the day, sir.
All right, question of the day. What is this Florida Man thing? Is it new?
Oh, it's brand new. Yep, this is the first inaugural Florida Man Games that's going to be happening. It's sort of like the, I can't say the O word, but I'll say Olympics of a journey of the Florida Man.
Okay. I heard it's going to be amazing.
It's going to be amazing.
All right, question of the day.
Okay.
All right, your question of the day, you get 1 wish today or 3 wishes 5 years from now. And you can't ask for more wishes.
Okay.
All right? So which one do you take? The 1 wish today or the 3 wishes in 5 years?
I am at the point in my life I'm going to take the 1 wish today. I'm ready. I have been training for that 1 wish moment for my whole life, and I'm ready. Yeah. So I'm taking the 1.
You watched enough Hallmark movies and.
Oh, I watch. Peloton constantly. So there's the tease.
Know which wish you're going with?
Yes, I do know.
Got it.
Blake, what about you, sir?
I'm gonna go with the 3 wishes in 5 years.
Yeah, I think you're at the age where 3 wishes in 5 years makes sense.
Makes sense, yeah. So, I need to go for it. This is it.
And I know with my amazing youthful experience or appearance.
Bro, you defy all odds, I'm telling you.
People would think I would take the 3 wishes, but I'm going to take the 1 right now.
See?
So I'm going to take the 1 right now. And I'm not going to lie, it's going to be financially based.
Yeah. So you can just own everything. I agree with that. Absolutely.
It's going to be fine. I can tell you this. I'm not going to be the guy who wins the lottery and is broke in 2 years. I'm not that guy.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Well, we'll move into quick check of the weather, Troy.
All right. Scattered.
Okay. That quick check of the weather is brought to you by Great Expectations Auction and Realty. They can sell your home, business, and everything in between. Check them out today at geauction.com or gerealty.us. We now go high above the atmosphere where traffic is always clear. Blake, what's shaking out there, buddy?
The Florida 511 videos aren't popping up.
Oh,
wow.
They're on to us. Oh.
All right.
But I could tell traffic's gonna be okay. But just be prepared for downtown traffic Saturday.
Yeah, for
Yeah, so
sure,
there's-
definitely.
Well, we're gonna have a lot of people coming in town this weekend
Yeah.
too. So it's going to start getting busy today, and then tomorrow plan your visit to the Florida Man
I
games.
saw some like chatter out in the blogs about a lot of the Airbnbs are booked up 90%. So it's been pretty nuts. So have you seen an influx?
Oh yeah, no. It's last weekend was busier because of race weekend.
Gotcha.
And this weekend is CPS and Florida Man games.
Yeah.
Maybe next year we compete with the Daytona 500 with the Florida Man games.
You better watch out. Yes.
But it's definitely a very, very solid weekend in St. Augustine.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Very solid.
you got to plan if you're coming downtown.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any suggestions, or you're not going to give out any secrets?
If you're going to the festival, I would suggest possibly parking at the old Beaux-Arts place. There's going to be an open parking lot there.
Yeah.
Not open, but it's paid parking lot.
Yeah.
Because I think the
Basketball.
downtown parking is going to get filled up pretty quick with what we
I saw
got
something
going.
from Melissa Ryan that there was like on Orange Street there's like a fundraiser going on for parking there for Florida Man games too. Just putting that out there
On
for
Orange
people.
Street. Oh.
That is the St. Johns County School District
That parking lot?
headquarters office. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think that one's going to be filled too. I mean, the bank parking lot, Ameris Bank's going to be filled pretty quick. I think downtown's going to fill, but when it fills up,
Yeah.
so
think it through.
yeah, if you're going to the CPS festival, not Florida Man, you can
Right.
stay out of the chaos and park there and walk about 3 blocks.
Right. Okay, cool. Well, that parking suggestion and that awesome report is brought to you by Amara Med Spa. They specialize in providing their clients with a range of luxurious spa treatments and advanced medical aesthetics procedures. Whether you're looking to unwind with a soothing hydrofacial or enhance your natural beauty with Botox, derma fillers, or laser treatments, their expert staff will work with you to develop a personalized treatment plan tailored to your unique needs and goals. Amara's state-of-the-art facility features the latest technology and equipment and ensuring that you receive the highest quality of care and the most effective results possible. Plus, Amara's relaxing and inviting atmosphere will leave you feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. So why wait? Treat yourself to the ultimate experience at Amara Med Spa today. Go to theamaramedspa.com and check them out on socials. There's a lot of specials going on too. All right, let's get into it here. Florida Department of Transportation looks to widen section of State Road 16. I feel like we've been talking about this very finally. I guess some wheels are in motion. St. Johns County residents may soon see a relief from the notorious traffic bottleneck as the Florida Department of Transportation, also known as FDOT, considers widening a significant stretch of State Road 16. The proposed project aims to expand State Road 16 from International Golf Parkway to Interstate I-95, doubling the current 2-lane configuration to 4 lanes. Oh, that's nice. This initiative comes from a response of mounting concerns over congestion exacerbated by the region's rapid population growth and increasing development along the roadway. Also known as FDOT was caught in traffic.
Yes.
So I feel like this is good. I mean, obviously we've been talking about this for a minute.
This is another one. I mean, we talked about
With Joy, I remember.
the DRIs and how we kind of failed on the World Golf Village component.
Oof.
This is one that also was in that mix.
Yeah.
We should have had this done years ago, and but we didn't see the need for it at that time because we didn't see the traffic that we're gonna get in the next 30 years. So this is one that should have been in that DRI. that we didn't have in that DRI, and we learned our lesson from it. So thank goodness we're finally getting to this.
Yeah.
So.
Finally. And it says the project is in its early stages, which means in what, 2-3 years?
Yes, 3 years.
Lacking specific costs and estimates or timelines. Ooh, 4 years.
It's going to be higher.
Yep.
Yeah.
FDOT aims to address long-standing traffic issues that have plagued commuters in that area. To gather public input and unveil design plans, FDOT scheduled a community meeting for Thursday night at World Golf Village Renaissance Resort, providing an opportunity for residents to engage in planning processes and contribute to the project's development. So they didn't put a time. So
No, they don't. That
as soon
means
as sundown, just stand out there.
that means it's not in the budget yet.
Yeah.
So
Right, yeah.
and when it comes in, they're going to go, what?
Really?
How much?
I mean, have you seen a successful, like, I guess, 210 is the next road widening project, right? That's happening?
Yeah, there's definitely something going on right there as they get into Julington Creek area.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's where they did the groundbreaking. So, all right, well, we'll have to keep our pulse on that and see what's happening because we're going to have to widen the roads, which also means that will be even more congestion during that time.
Yeah.
But we'll figure it out. Speaking about roadways, we got the Gas Buddy Gas Report brought to you by Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. First on our list today, we have the Circle K on 16 at 305. We have the Mobile on 210 at 313. We've got the Sunoco North Ponds 319. If you guys are seeing less expensive gas out there, please put it in comments. We've got the Shell on King Street 319. I'm not loving this number. Shell Ponce de Leon Boulevard 319. And then it goes up to 322 at the Exxon on 207. Yikes. But if anybody's got the, we got Tim. Thanks, Tim. Costco. Yeah, what is it?
309.
309. Okay, so that seems to be where to go. That Circle K on 16. I wonder if that's a cash price. It sounds. I'm
sure it's either the member price or the cash price.
Yeah.
They have a member there. You got to be a member.
Have you ever done that?
I have a Shell member.
Shell membership.
Blake talked me into the Shell member,
you
and
get
it
points
saves
or something.
Saves like 3 to 5 cents.
Because I remember when Dixie used to do that with Shell, right? Yeah. There was like a whole there was like a points program. I love a points program. It's always fun. That's how you go on vacation.
Yeah.
All right, so that Gas Buddy Gas Report was brought to you by Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. Are you someone or know someone in trouble with the law and in need of immediate bail assistance? Look no further than Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. Their team of experienced professionals is available 24/7 to provide fast and reliable bail services, ensuring that you and your loved one can get out of jail and back to your life as soon as possible. Chris understands that this can be a stressful and overwhelming time, and he's seen it all, so this is why he strives to make the bail process as easy and straightforward as possible. Their team will guide you through every step of the process, from filling out the necessary paperwork to securing your release from jail. Please remember this number, always 904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245. All right, deep breath. Here we go. The live music mic check report.
Oh my gosh,
I mean,
you gotta be
literally,
kidding me.
you gotta stretch this out. Here we go. Everybody,
gosh.
grab a pen and paper. We got
Please
Colin.
don't go anywhere. Just stick with us.
Stay right here, please.
Yeah,
But these beautiful musicians want the shout out, and we want to give it to them, so here we go. Colin Costco at Bin 39, 1 o'clock p.m. Very excited. Gary Douglas Campbell at the Cellar upstairs at 1. Heather Craig at Tradewinds at 1. Chase Foraker at Pierre's Pub at 1. Joe Nash, Pierre's Pub at 1. Oh, they must be all playing together at Pierre's Pub. There's also Julie Papel at 1. Mike Cook at the Backyard Island Cafe at Meehan's at 1 o'clock p.m. Lee Michael Howard at Pizzali's 3 o'clock p.m. Gary Lee Wigard at the CPS Festival at 5. Evan D at the Guy Harvey Resort 5 o'clock p.m. Mark Hart at Tradewinds 5. Claire Vanderveer at Krabby's at 5. Mark Evans at Fish House at 5. Richard Kanicki at Kanicki. Dang it, David. At Fish House at 5. Trevor Compton at OC White's at 5:30. Ace Wynn at DJ's Clam Shack Eddie Pickett at Mellow Mushroom at 6 o'clock p.m. Fawn Kaiser at the Golf Club at 6 o'clock p.m. Jim Lamb at the Oasis at 6 o'clock p.m. Lauren and Evan at Cellar Upstairs at 6 p.m. Burn Unit at Say No More Shay Lamore, 7 o'clock p.m. Zuzu Flamenca at Pierre's Pub at 7 p.m. Dave's Not Here and Joe Other Deadish Bands at A1AL Works at 7 p.m. Not kidding you. Our guy, the headliner, Dewey Vaya at Cathedral Festival at 7:30 p.m. Mike Viola at Cafe 11 at 8 p.m. The Gibson Brothers at Ponte Vedra Concert Hall 8 p.m. Joshua Tennessee Worthy at Meehan's 9 p.m. Cottonmouth at Tradewinds 9 p.m. And finally, the latest, the greatest, Paper City Hustlers at Prohibition Kitchen 10 o'clock p.m. We made it. That is brought to you by Griffin Service. Oh, you've heard of YOLO. Have you heard of BOGO? But you haven't heard of FOMO. This month they're going BOFO. Buy one, flush one. Get your AC refresherized this month and they'll flush out your hot water heater for free. It's really YOLO, BOGO, and FOMO all rolled up into one. Do you also have drains that don't drain like they used to? Slow or clogged drains? A lot of hair. Griffin Service will be there to compare. We'll get the water again for back running only for $123 or it's free. Very, very cool. Check them out for their services. Schedule it up. We love them so much. You'll receive fast, friendly, fair work to resolve all the headaches. Go to griffinservice.com. All right, St. John's begins $38.6 million at Ponte Vedra Beach Restoration Project. Mm-hmm. Okay, St. John's County is getting ready for a major beach restoration initiative in Ponte Vedra Beach, which plans to set in motion for a comprehensive $38.6 million project.
Is that a lot?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Oh man, no.
You deal with those kind of numbers. I'm $38.
I'm glad. I'm glad I'm no longer Parks and Recreation Director.
Yeah.
I can tell you that because that's one of the tougher crowds to deal with on these type things. And
Why?
I don't know if they've had a beach renourishment in quite a long time, and it's very loud.
Oh, the
dredging.
dredging.
We're talking people that are living in $15 to $20 million houses.
Well, don't they have soundproof? I mean, put the egg carton thing up. It's not.
No, it's very loud.
Very loud. Ay, ay, ay.
And they like to have breakfast with their doors open to the ocean.
Oh,
and
I see the picture that we're painting here. Well, this is scheduled to commence.
They beg for it. Now it's here. Then they're going to be miserable for like the next 4 months.
Well, maybe they can like get another property somewhere in Hastings.
Oh, I'm sure they have 6 or 7 somewhere. If you need help finding one, give me a call at Coquina Coast Realty.
Boom! I love it. Let's do it. Scheduled to commence in March, the restoration effort aims to rejuvenate storm-damaged dunes for over 2 million cubic yards of sand. So how do they get the sand? Like, do you know any of that?
Well, they go out and they test, and it usually comes from shoals that have kind of built up out in the area, and they just pump it to the closest area. When they do the pier, it comes out of the inlet because there's a buildup that happens right there. There's a delta that happens right there. Mm-hmm. So they pump it from that area, but it still has to be clean. It has to be tested. It has to be measured properly. And then they pump it and then it gets pushed once it gets pumped. Kelly, I believe the one at the pier starts next year. There's no beach at the pier right now is what you're saying. So
Gotcha.
I think that one's starting pretty soon too. So we're going to have a lot of beach renourishment happen.
Okay.
So, and I mean, in category 5 of the Tourist Development Council money, it's all dedicated pretty much to beach sand and beach renourishment. And it's necessary. People get upset because it goes away at the pier, but it's necessary because if you think of what 30 years ago, what it looked like at Beachcomber even. There was that dune line didn't exist. You could see as you drove out, there was no dune lines.
Yeah.
You could see all the way out, but that dune line saved them for all those nasty storms that came through.
True story.
So
yeah.
So if we hadn't done the beach renourishment,
nor'easter.
our entire beach would be completely possibly gone.
But I feel like I see the people that complain about it saying that it just washes away all the time. Is there something that
they don't
can
understand
mitigate?
the science of it?
Okay. So is there a science to it then?
Yeah, there's the science. It's called sacrificial sand.
Okay.
So that sand is, we're giving it up here, so it comes up here. And it's worked over, I mean, we started that in the 90s, and it's worked, the way it's supposed to for the last 30 years.
Do you build up underneath the sand, or is it literally just plotting sand down?
It's just plopping it down.
Okay.
Just plopping it down.
Troy Blevins, sand specialist to the stars. There
Sand
it is.
store.
Yeah. While the restoration work unfolds, beach access to Michler's Landing Beachfront Park and its environments will be intermittently affected. Temporary closures and anticipated for heavy equipment mobilization. Obviously, it's going to be right there. So yeah, just be mindful of that area and just know within.
And that's one of the few accesses in Ponte Vedra that has public parking. There's not a lot of public parking where you can get, so it's going to disrupt the beach going experience in Ponte Vedra quite a bit this year.
Do you think that that's going to affect our beaches down here in St. Augustine? Do you think people would move down here or not?
I think Guana is probably going to get the biggest influx.
Yeah. Where
they'll have to walk across that street. So I'm nervous about people crossing A1A. Which is proven to be a dangerous situation. So, if you're up that way in the next couple months, be very conscious of little kids trying to get to the beach.
Right. True story. Yeah. Well, we got a Florida Man Friday story. Florida man takes on bizarre challenge of eating raw chicken every day. Have you ever eaten raw chicken before?
Not on purpose.
Alrighty, so
I had a bad edible experience one time.
You might have to have a little bit of juice. Drink the juice, Shelby.
I tried to take Blake and Rebecca out with me.
Oh no!
I'm not allowed to cook stoned.
No, not anymore.
Actually, I didn't eat it, so you.
Yeah, no.
Was it an interesting concoction?
It was awful. I'm actually Blake can vouch for me. I'm a pretty good cook.
You're an amazing cook, yeah.
But I can tell you this: I'm not a good cook stoned. So,
you get creative, like you're like,
yeah, I'm a creative person, like when it comes to the kitchen anyway.
Yeah,
and
just add cheese, you're fine.
Yeah.
All right, so what he was making was a stuffed chicken with mozzarella and Cheez-Its on as a crust. He was going to bake it.
Sounds wonderful.
Yeah, I just didn't bake it long enough.
Oh, deep fry that thing.
I got hungry.
Well, I think you just stole the Florida Man story of the day, sir, but we're going to talk about...
Sorry.
No, you're great. Fidus Roofing, your local roofing experts in St. Johns County. As master elite contractors, they take pride in every shingle they lay every single day. What sets them apart? They're not just building roofs, they're building a better community. Fidus Roofus believes in giving back, and their commitment to St. Johns County shines through in their support of various children's organizations like Big Brothers Big Sisters of St. Johns County, the Boy Scouts, and Inc. Investing in Kids. With Fidus Roofing, you're not only getting a quality roof, but you're also investing in the future of these incredible organizations. Choose Fidus Roofing. They are the best, the top-notch service, and a big heart to the community. Give them a call today, 904-355-ROOF. They do paver.
And gutters. Yeah.
There it is.
A little more masculine today.
Yeah, I know.
You did better. You did better.
Very bitchy, I know. Florida Man Friday. Florida Man takes a bizarre challenge of eating raw meat or raw chicken every day in an unusual and potentially risky experiment. A Florida man identified as John Doe has been consuming raw chicken daily, documenting this culinary adventure for his 400,000 Instagram followers. Really, God? Really? John, who prefers to keep his last name private, I already spilled the beans, it was Doe, aims to determine whether eating raw meat is alarming and as it is to believe to be. For over a month, John has been posting videos of himself devouring slabs of raw chicken and gulping down raw eggs, vowing to continue these experiments through his stomach discomfort. I believe it. Oh. However, health experts strongly caution against consuming raw chicken due to its serious risks as it poses lots of
salmonella,
things.
right?
Lots of things can happen to your body. Yes. Right. I'm not going to say those words because it's in the morning. This isn't John's foray of unconventional dietary experiments. In 2021, he earned the attention of sampling various raw meats, such as beef, kangaroo, veal brain, outside a Whole Foods store. Wow, Vice even interviewed him. Jeez, this guy gets more press than anybody. John explains his motivation of undertaking the raw meat challenge, citing his fascination with alternative diets and the proportioned health benefits of consuming raw meat in its uncooked state. He highlighted examples like raw chicken being a menu staple in Japan and acknowledged the risks associated with factory farmed poultry. Despite obtaining his chicken from a farm, he avoids antibiotics, chlorine, and injections. John admits the experiment is not advisable for others and emphasizes it's a personal journey. Ugh. I mean, I'm all about a tuna tartare, but this is a little, is a little crazy, right? Yeah, that's a big old nope.
Yeah, I'm good. Like I said, the one time I tried it, it was awful. Yeah. So nope.
Blake, you obviously selected this, curated this fabulous story for us here today. What was going on in your mind?
It's funny. I really want to see what happens next week when it says Floorman's in the hospital after eating raw chicken.
Yeah, the follow-up story. The follow-up story for Mr. Doe.
Are you? Are you 400,000? Are you one of those 400,000 followers?
No, I'm not.
We may have to get you on that just to make sure we always do our due diligence.
Like evidently they're having.
Oh. Wow.
Got a mushroom hair.
Well, he still has hair. Yeah.
Like they're saying something about your microphone, so I don't know what's going on with that in the comments. So.
All right, Bobby, can you hear me now? Bobby.
It's AT&T.
Yeah.
St. Johns County Solid Waste Department unveiled its initiative, Get Hooked, innovative initiative during the recent St. Johns County Board and County Commissions meeting, aiming to combat littering and promote community involvement in keeping the county clean. In 2023, the St. Johns County Road and Bridge Department had removed over 49 tons of roadside debris, prompting the launch of this new initiative. The campaign slogan, Get Hooked! We all need hands on deck to keep St. Johns County litter free, draws inspiration from the county's solid waste mascot, Captain Reducio. Excuse me, Reducio. Yeah, Reducio.
They suck at branding.
This is, well, it's just, we could have picked a nicer reduction. Well, I guess reduction. Yeah, okay. According to St. Johns County Public Works Director.
Yeah, but if you can't say it simply, then
I can. Please, of all people.
That means it's terrible.
The initiative is designed to inform residents about their litter problems and encourage active participation in maintaining a litter-free environment. What do you know about us litter cleaning up? I mean, we know Litter Getter, Matanzas River Keeper, but what other initiatives are out there that help, better beautify our area?
Well, I mean, I can tell you right now, it starts with our youth, so it needs to be an initiative in the school system.
Cool, yeah.
It doesn't need to be with adults. Adults already have their mindset, right. And there's a cultural breakdown where if you go into different neighborhoods, there are certain neighborhoods they just throw right on the ground.
Right, mine, yes.
And they're like, oh, well, it's
biodegradable.
I'm saving someone's job.
Yeah,
no,
sure.
you idiot, pick up your trash.
Absolutely.
So it's got to start like, almost like character counts. Mm-hmm.
The pillars
pick up your stuff.
There.
And nothing drives me crazier than cigarette butts. I'm sorry. If you're a smoker, you have all the freedom in the world to try and kill yourself, but don't throw your cigarette butts on my street.
I didn't realize how the magnitude of how many cigarette butts are at. Like when we did beach cleanups for Rotary.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. It's eye-opening to see all of that out there. Yeah.
And they're not biodegradable.
No.
So
no, like we do the Love Your Mother fashion show, and we literally take trash and make fashionable outfits out of it. It's not to poke fun at it. It's actually to highlight, like, look, we have a lot of debris out there that we have to be accountable for.
No, but I think all initiatives need to start younger.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Yeah, you just don't do this.
Right.
Hopefully by the next generation we'll be better about it. But I mean, I remember growing up the crying Native American on the side of the street. Do you remember that initiative?
I do.
So I remember that as a kid. It kind of stuck with me.
Right.
So I think some of those things need to come back.
Well, that's what they're doing with Captain Reducio in a social media post distributed by the official Get Hooked merchandise. Oh, they're selling merchandise.
Oh my gosh. They have a
sponsored
merch
by
store.
events to raise awareness. There's successful events like New Year's Trash Bash, which involved over 300 volunteers collecting 700 pounds of debris from 7 beach locations. Demonstrate the community's commitment to the cause. So Captain Reducio is going to bring this home for us. I can't wait to see what this guy looks like. But yeah, two primary components of the initiative focus on encouraging residents to obviously... Oh, Adopt a Road program. Do you know anything about that?
No, I really don't.
Did you ever work on that? I didn't know if you did or not. Okay.
I've had some people adopt a road for like some charities and stuff like
I've
that
seen that
I've
too.
known. But I
about it.
don't know exactly how it works and if that group goes out and cleans it up because I think it's pretty sporadic. So
Yeah. All right. Well, several community organizations will be jumping in. So yeah, you can find out more obviously on the St. Johns County, Florida.us website. Hey, Beach Walk Club to host an annual special. Why the new Major League Baseball jerseys have players and fans furious. Do you know anything about this?
yeah, they're paper thin.
Very skimpy, I heard, right?
No, you can see right through them. The light hits it wrong. You're seeing a little more of your baseball player than you wanted to.
Well,
Or maybe you did want to.
so
Maybe they're looking to,
home run.
increase the audience.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, get a new audience. I mean, NFL did it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Maybe they're going after the Swifties with this one. I don't know.
All right. Baseball fans and players are expressing discontent over the new jerseys set to debut in the upcoming Major League Baseball season. Designed by Nike and manufactured by Fanatics.
Fanatics,
Thank you.
yeah.
Whoa, Jesus. The police just came out at me.
Yeah, hey.
Fanatics. These
I guess he
jerseys
came out of the tunnel.
sparked criticism for their perceived cheap quality and design alterations. Blake, give us some insight here.
Yeah, so actually, oh, geez, I'm too loud.
Yeah, we noticed.
Yeah.
All right. So I actually have some photos for you here.
Okay.
So this is actually one of the fan jerseys here. So you can see so this is worth $175.
Whoa.
But however, like all the numbers are heat pressed on.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're not even embroidered in.
Oh, no.
Including the team logo itself. So this is this year's jersey. This is last year's jersey, and still $175 for that jersey.
Well, you want it
Yeah.
to breathe. You don't want it to be so heavy. I mean, maybe. It's
but
like
you
wicking
also
sweat.
don't want it to peel up in the dryer too. I mean,
Yeah, after one or two wears.
But
yeah.
I mean, as a ball player, I can tell you right now, like if I slid in the pants that they got right there, they'd be
shredded.
ripped.
Yeah.
They'd be ripped immediately. So
I will tell you, a lot of Nike apparel has been downgraded as far as quality is concerned, even in my world too. Very, very little do people use them any longer, just because it's so paper thin, and they're trying to say that's an innovative technology, but it really isn't when it comes to especially value of something.
no,
So,
yeah, stick with the value. I mean, these are
these are
these are
incredible
major
athletes.
leaguers.
Yeah,
I mean, the guys
seriously.
he just showed Otani. He's making like $1 billion.
Right.
He's got $1 billion contract.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
So despite Nike's defense from the new uniforms as performance wear, there it is, passionate fans are directing their frustration at Fanatics, the manufacturing entity with growing control over sports apparel. Fanatics' exclusive licensing deals with various leagues have made it a focal point, for criticism regarding merchandise quality, incorrect orders, and high prices. Oh, that sounds like a cop-out. Yeah. So what can they do here? Do you think they just need to refocus?
They paid a lot of money for that licensing there, but I mean, this is not where you skimp. You skimp, you're gonna lose a lot of people.
Right,
So,
right.
Yeah,
it says
It's
although
like-
Nike oversees the design, some fans are really on this Fanatics company here. So I don't know. They got to fix something. They got to do something. Maybe shimmy down that price. I don't know. But then you're like, is that really solving the issue?
no, I mean they're gonna have to redo the quality. I don't think they're gonna be able to sell a whole lot with this.
So what are
True
are
fans
the players
aren't gonna
using
buy
them
this
now
cheap
on
stuff.
Spring break, isn't that coming up? Or
Yeah,
spring training?
spring training's coming up, so it starts.
Get a picture of that.
Pitchers and catchers are already there. So
Yes, spring training games already started yesterday.
the
So
games actually started yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So are they wearing these uniforms there?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We're gonna see how quickly they
Are
tear.
players saying anything about it, Blake?
They are like I think in the article that I sent you, one of them said they look like TJ Maxx quality.
Yeah. Sort of like bottom
So
of the
that's
bin.
pretty high end, right?
I mean, for me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a Maxinista.
I don't know. I don't get that analogy. That's really high end stuff.
Yeah, but my funniest thing was so a player posted like his new jersey uniform. But however, the Automatic Fanatics Twitter account page may look like, hey, it looks like we dropped the ball in this one. Send me a DM so I can learn more about this. And it came from a player showing off his new jersey number.
Oh wow, yeah. So yeah, the chatter is happening. So something's
going to change before the season starts.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
they got about a month and a half.
Yeah. Wow. All right. So then.
I'll be shocked if these are the uniforms on opening day.
So where is spring training? Is that in Tampa?
No, it's all over the state of Florida and all over Arizona.
Okay.
So you got the Grapefruit League in Florida and the Cactus League in Arizona.
I didn't know that.
So.
Interesting. Well, there you go. If you want to see the new uniforms, that's where you got to go.
I think the closest one to us is probably at Disney. I think they're not there anymore.
They're not there anymore. I think
Braves used to be at Disney. What's the closest one now?
probably Clearwater with the Phillies.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. Well, with that said, Troy, how do you want to check the comments today, sir?
I'm going to forge forcefully and fruitfully into the forest of fine commentary.
Wow. Well,
Dun, dun, dun.
that was fierce. Yes.
Yes.
While you do that, I'm going to talk about this fine company called Bates, Hewitt, and Floyd. They set the standard to your home and everything in between. This is where your memories are made. They provide peace of mind and insurance to protect your biggest investments. Having a reliable local insurance agency like Bates, Hewitt, and Floyd for over 40 years of experience in homeowners insurance, auto, commercial, and benefits can be a valuable asset in navigating the unpredictable insurance market. They have the expertise to help you find the right coverage for your needs. Our boo, Christy Lawrenson, is readily available at their St. Augustine office, conveniently situated across from UF Health. She offers complimentary policy reviews, which is helpful service for anyone looking to ensure their insurance coverage is up to date and suitable for their needs. Give them a call today, 904-794-5455. All right, Troy, what'd you find?
Lots of fun stuff.
Oh.
So the younger people said 3 wishes.
Okay.
And the older people said 1.
Interesting.
So Blake, you weren't alone. Nick's right there with you. There was a little irony in the Florida Man games in there that Pete is actually bringing people to St. Augustine, but he does want them to go home. So that's the difference.
There's a lot of irony there.
Yeah.
Yes, you see how karma just,
He does want them to go home. I guess the Ameris parking lot is for volunteers tomorrow.
Great to know.
And thank you from Jennifer for the stars.
Awesome. Thanks, Jennifer. That's so great. What do you got for STOITM stat?
All right. Everybody kind of has an idea of the Iwo Jima flag raising statue.
Yes.
It's in Maryland, and it's that famous statue where they're holding it up, and there's like 7 men pushing up the flag in Iwo Jima. But this was after many, many long battles, in the islands of the Philippines and in Japan and those situations. But this flag represents the Pacific, because a lot of people think of World War II, they think of Germany and everything in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
But the guys in the Pacific had it so much worse, in my opinion, than the guys in Europe.
Yeah.
And if you get a chance, watch the series The Pacific by Tom Hanks. It's amazingly done. It's incredible. Thank you, Blake, for putting that picture up there.
Yeah.
But these guys, and this is where my grandfather was in the Pacific.
Uh-huh.
So I have kind of a little heart pull towards that.
Yeah.
But a lot of these guys get lost in the hero portion of what went on over there.
Mm-hmm.
They look at that as being the secondary war, but I mean, the Japanese held out longer. That's why we had to drop the bomb there.
Right.
The Japanese held out longer than Germany actually did.
Wow.
So, and a lot of people forget that.
I didn't even know that.
And their soldiers were fighting to the death. They were not,
Retreating.
retreating. And some of them, even after they said we surrendered, they didn't believe it.
Wow. Well, that thick STOITM stat is brought to you by St. Augie's Pizza. There it is. Boom.
It's a celebration of the strength of the
Absolutely.
U.S. soldier. So
love it. We love U.S. soldiers. Absolutely. Go out there, get a slice or two. Make sure you get a whole pie for this weekend so you don't have to go grocery shopping. You can live off of it. It's amazing. We love St. Augie's Pizza. The most original, the absolute best in town. St. Augie's Pizza. Check them out today. Plugs, Troy.
Come see us in the VIP. That's where we're going to be.
Yes, sir.
Be tomorrow. So we'll be there. Want to meet you guys.
Yeah, come on, show up and show out. Florida Man Games. This is cool. This is Pete's dream. I'm so pumped to see our friend get this done. It's going to be an amazing moment. Show up, and I'll see you guys this weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.